Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you a brand new Archetype self-contained in this new box, totally free to play, not even a super rare card in this deck. It's pretty crazy guys, you're just destroying cards on the board and casually swinging, getting your opponent down 1000, 2000 attack at a time. So this deck might seem pretty complicated, but I'm going to be as clear and concise as I can be and really quick, even though there's so much to go over, so we'll see right now. Anyway, to be just real simplified and to really give you an idea what the deck is doing, we're using Restart in order to always have this in our hand. Once you start with this, it's the only monster you can normal summon, so you have to start with Pine in your hand. He's normal summoned, you draw a card. If it's not a Cardian monster, you discard it. That's okay, because our only spell we're using is Reincarnation, which lets you take a monster from your graveyard and special summon any of our monsters from our hand. But if it's also discarded, you can look at top or 5 cards from the top of your deck and excavate another spell to your hand. So no matter what you're drawing, you're really getting an effect and you're doing just fine, so it's tons of +1. That's also another way you could use Restart, because either way I wouldn't use Restart in like any deck, but you have to get this Pine in your hand and you don't really mind the -1 from the drawing from using it, so it's very useful. Anyway, so you start with Pine in your hand. He normal summons, he draws you 1, he starts your combos. What do you do with Pine? Pine can start into Pine with Crane. He's 2000 attack, he's much stronger. You tribute your Pine, you draw 1 card. If it's another Cardian monster, you special summon it. So pretty cool, pretty straightforward. Now, we also have these cards, Maple with Deer and Clover with Boar, which are very similar. When they're special summoned, Maple with Deer will destroy a back row. Clover with Boar will destroy a monster. So how do you special summon them? You contribute 1 Cardian card, so it would have to be Pine because he's the only one you can normal summon. Or you can draw into him with your Crane, and he will special summon alongside Crane and destroy a back row or destroy a monster, depending on what you drew. So they're pretty much the bread and butter. You can use them from your hand, you can draw into them and use them alongside a Crane. Very strong effects, we're running 3. So this is also our tuner, Peony with Butterfly. I don't know if I said that word right. So he does the same thing. When he's special summoned, you can draw 1 card, and then if it's a Cardian monster, you get to look at your opponent's top 3 cards in their deck and then decide the order it goes in, either on the top of the deck or the bottom of the deck. So it's pretty crippling when you're just using him in a loop. And so how do you special summon him? Same way, you just tribute off a Cardian monster. So it'd have to be your normal summon Pine, or any other monster. If you've already summoned off your Pine, you can just summon them off too. Only Crane is knocked into Pine. So Butterfly will be your tuner. How does he make synchro monsters as a level 6 tuner? Well, if he's used as synchro material, he becomes level 2 and everything you use becomes level 2. So we only have level 4 and level 6 synchro monsters. Pretty useful. He's only 1000 attack. Now we have this guy who will special summon just from his hand as long as you have a level 7 or lower flower Cardian monster. So you don't have to tribute off anything. Very useful. He's only 100 though. And he'll let you return monsters to your deck from your hand and draw that many monsters back. Again, not a very useful spell, but he's an extra body on the field for maybe a tuner to make a level 4. Although you can't make a level 4 the turn you special summon him, you would have to get another on the board and use a board fly who will do piercing, and you can also banish a Cardian monster and your opponent won't be able to special summon or activate effects from the graveyard until the end of their next turn. So why is Zebragrass here? Zebragrass turns into Zebragrass with Moon by tributing only him, level 8. He's the only level 8 we have. Draw 1 card, special summon it. So again, you could draw a Maple with Deer, special summon it along this 2000, destroy back row, destroy a Boar, depending on what you drew. And then same thing, once a turn, if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can draw a card. Also very useful. So there are 2000 boys. You also do the synchro plays which get in there. Reincarnation is doing so much. It's giving you those extra special summons you need to make those level 6 synchros. And it's just keeping your hand consistent with the exact cards you want. Super crazy, guys. And we're also using flower stacking, which just lets you work the order of your deck. So as you can see here, you could summon a Crane and then special summon this deer, and he's got a boar down there, destroy monsters, destroy back row. That's the combo, guys. It'll seem very fluid and very straightforward in the replays. It's a crazy deck. It's actually really strong and amazingly free to play, so I hope you guys enjoy the replays, guys. Thanks. Okay, Lumis and Umbra. Going first. He has no extra deck. We got Pine, so we don't have to use Restart. Normal summon our Pine. Draw into a stacking, discard the stacking. Stacking also has an effect to banish from its graveyard, so it's not too useless in the graveyard for us. We get a reincarnation thanks to Zebragrass effect. That's very useful. He's Swarm of Locusts. Flips him down. Special summons an Umistrix. Umistrix is going to special summon Ultra Maphis. Massive monsters, guys. How are our little boys going to get over this? One at a time. So we're going to go with Boar. Special summon the Boar. Destroy the Umistrix. Flower stacking is going to return Pine to our hand. Now he's on to us. He knows we're killing it. He's going to flip this boy face up. We're not afraid of that. We got Pine back in our hand. His effect flips our monsters face down. We're still not scared of that. Normal summon the Pine. We get another Zebragrass. Flip the Zebragrass face up. Tribute for our tuner. The face down monster boar we just did. Now we had to discard reincarnation. That gives us a search. We get to add another reincarnation. Very, very useful. Thank you, Zebragrass. We're going to reincarnation the boar to our hand. We don't get the special summon, but we don't need it. Get rid of the Pine for our tuner. Now we change the top of his deck. We probably crippled him with something not useful. We normal or special summon another boar from that tuner just to destroy that Ultra Maphis. Now we're going to use the tuner's effect again from the Zebragrass. Tons going on. Lots of special summoning, guys. Absolutely crazy. Everyone's 2, so that brings out Boardfly. Now we're going to special summon another Zebragrass, guys. What is going on? Get rid of our Crane, get rid of our tuner, get rid of our Pine. What do we want? We want Grass with Moon. We don't get it, so we're going to go with Deer. Deer's going to destroy the back row, draw 1. Now we got our Grass with Moon. 1 too late, but we're doing Piercing. We're hitting for 1,000. He's only got 1 card. Look at that board we just broke, guys. Look at what he's left with. He is just crying. He's using Mass Tribute to defend himself. What is he gonna do, guys? Absolutely crazy turn. We could probably go even crazier. We're just gonna normal summon the Pine and draw. Now we can special summon the board just to rub salt in the wound and destroy that monster again. Absolutely crazy. Swing for lethal with the synchro. Look at that duel, guys. Like, I probably wasn't even covering everything. There's so much happening. It's crazy. Okay, facing a Shizu going first. I believe she is running Red Eyes Fusion. We're gonna have to restart because we didn't get Pine in our hand. You have to get Pine in your hand. We get Pine and a reincarnation. Very, very useful card to draw into in your opener. And Pine is a must, so we're getting good hands. Here we're going to special summon our Zebragrass to get rid of the Deer. We just draw into our tuner. That's okay. He's going to use Red Eyes Insight, throw away a Wervin, search Red Eyes Fusion. Next he's going to use the Red Eyes Fusion, throws away a Buster Blader, brings out the Slash Dragon, sets a back row, equips the Buster Blader. Does massive damage at 2,900. We're in trouble, right? But Pine makes up for that restart by letting us draw into a Deer. We're gonna special summon our boar from our Zebragrass, destroy the Red Eye Slash Dragon. He could not negate the effect. Next, we're gonna special summon Maple with Deer. How are we gonna handle... Oh, we hit a Necrofusion. How are we gonna handle the special summon Buster Blader now? We're gonna use Reincarnation, grab our boar, special summon the same boar, hit him, then we top deck into a Pine, guys. We haven't used our normal summon the Pine, throw away Reincarnation. We don't need that effect, we just need Pine on the field for Pine with Crane. Now we have that first turn lethal, overcame and equipped Red Eyes. overcame a necrofusion in the back. 2000, 1000, 1000. Absolutely crazy, guys. Super fast, super easy versus an intimidating board. Got a little lucky with that Pine top deck, but that's what happens with all that drawing power, guys. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, Paradox Brothers going second. He's about to rank down. Poor guy. It's legend bracket too, so that's like the only time you can rank down. He starts with the Labyrinth Builder. We have Pine in our hand, so we didn't have to use Restart. He Labyrinth Builder and sets one. We get a normal summon our Pine. Draw into our Tuner Butterfly. Special summon Deer. Draw into another Deer. His back row, it was a Subterra Final Battle. Now we special summon the Boar. Get a discard, some card we just get. Now we choose to get a Pine. We're gonna special summon the Zebra Grass with the Reincarnation. Pass our turn. Here we're gonna banish Flower Stacking from the graveyard to give us our Deer again. Special summon the Deer, even though we had 3 Deer in our hand. Destroy the back row, we pull into a Crane. Now we're gonna Reincarnation our Boar. Special summon the Boar from the card, pull into another Crane. So we could have special, or no, you can't, you need Pine to special summon the Crane, but as you can see we already had lethal with all the Reincarnations. So very, very useful and easy lethal, guys. Okay, here we are facing a Loomis and Umbra. Going second. I remember this too, I think it's Alpha Wayne. He normal summons a Mystic Shine Ball, uses White Elephant's Gift, uses Mass Tribute to get a monster out just for defense. I know what kind of deck this is. It's a Fairy Agent deck, but he's kind of bricked, so he's going to get KO'd by this Pine. We normal summon our Pine, draw a card. We're going to special summon our Zebra Grass. He lets us return monsters. We're going to return our other Pine, because we can't summon in this turn, so we get our Tuner out. We're going to special summon Zebra Grass with Moon, draws a card, throw Reincarnation away since it's not a monster. You look at the top 5, find a spell card, add that spell card. Now we get to control what we draw. Before we do that, we're going to use Deer first, draw into a Boar, destroy that Cosmic Cyclone. Now we're going to special summon Boar, draw into a Deer, destroy that monster. Now we're going to Reincarnation our Deer back. And we're going to special summon our Tuner with the Reincarnation. He's going to let us search cards onto the top of his deck. But most importantly, it's 2000, 1000, 1000 damage for lethal, guys. Super fast, super crazy, fully in control. Great stuff. Okay, fighting a Bones. Going second. See if we have to use Restart or not. We do not, because we have a Pine in our hand and a Reincarnation. That's how you know it's going to be a good duel. He sets a monster, sets 2 back row. We have a Deer and a Boar. We run 3 of each in our hands. So we get our Pine, throw away our stacking, that's okay. Special summon Deer. Draw into another Pine. Hit a back row as a Morella. You cannot chain to these effects. So you gotta chain before I target and before I draw, so you don't even know if it's gone off. We summon a Boar. Destroy a Maneater. He's got a Canadia, I think the middle guy. I think it was mostly just to get his Marilla out. Zebra Grass lets us discard this Pine because Pine is no use to us this turn. Now we have our Crane, who we can't get out without a Pine. We throw away a Reincarnation. That's going to let us search another Reincarnation. Very useful. We just have to look at all 5 in our deck. Then you choose the spell card, of course, Reincarnation. We're going to use 1. Gives us our Boar back. Boar's gonna take, oh no, we could special summon our Crane. Crane's gonna let us draw another Pine. We're gonna use our Synchro monster to make forward fly because they're all level 2 when you use our Tuner. Now Reincarnation again, guys. Draw into our Crane. Special summon the Crane. Draw into a Deer. Special summon, oh no, we don't special summon the Deer. We're gonna banish. Hit him for 800. hit him for 2,000. We didn't want to use Boar because obviously Paleozoic monsters are immune to effects. Here he does a Draw Sense Earth. He only has 2 cards though, so what can he really do? Here we're just going to be thorough in case he drew something weird. But he doesn't want to wait for our plays, so he scoops, guys. Crazy free-to-play deck. It's just so nuts. You're just recycling so easily. You're destroying monsters. You're destroying back row. Really, all you need is your opponent to commit to the field, super tough, and then you just manipulate and kill it 2,000, 1,000 at a time. It's such a crazy deck. It's tons of fun. It's not that complicated. You probably have it, even if you're not digging through this box like crazy. So go for it, guys. Try it out. Super fun. You're getting wins, and it's free to play. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Thunderstep.